What up, people? It's your boy Stealth Jet back at it once again, and I'm going to bring you some more gameplay. If you were to get a friend on Vigor, right? If you were to get a friend on Vigor, show them this video. Show them this video because out of all the videos that I ever made on this here YouTube channel, I believe this one will explain the deepest mentality in terms of how to play this game. On the surface level, yeah, this is a shooting game on the surface level. But as you'll see further on in the video, Vigor is more than a shooting game. You know what I'm saying? And I know I said Anakin's the best map to show y'all how to play Vigor. Yes, it's the best map. But what about the players in the map? Because they can help you too. Like I said, just wait and see. But first off though, you'll see I'm carrying my own kryptonite on my back. Yes, I hate the M21. So I said to myself, you know what? Let me use it. Let me use the M21 and see how it performs. I have no words. I have no words whatsoever. But he didn't have anything on him. So, crisis averted of me getting into a shootout when I have a rifle and they have a submachine gun. Crisis averted indeed. But it would have been nice if he had, I don't know, a G3? Maybe minimum G3? Minimum? If not AKM, the best type of minimum for a secondary from my M21. But it's alright though. It's alright. You know, speaking of secondaries, that's a bugle. So I'm gonna come up here, you know what I'm saying, to the half bowl of death and see what the hell going on up here. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. I don't know how many times. When you play the game and you see the same rock, the same bush, the same tree, the same building, you start to take very particular notice to how things are, how can I put it, constructed. The outline of things, how things are shaped, you know? So whenever you see a half circle on a straight line, and that half circle is not always there, that's a person. Simple as that. That's a person. I don't know how old all of you are, but I have very, very faint memories of a game called Prop Hunt. Yeah, you know I'm going with this. You had memorized how things looked, and then when it came back, if someone was out of place, that was a player. That was a player. They could be a chair. They could be a dining room plate. But it was a player. So, you gotta have that same mentality here. You got to. So, you see me, I walk straight into the time safe house, and I walk straight out of it. Now, I'm not gonna hold you to it. This is the beginning of why I'm telling you to show a new player this video. If not, show this to a friend who was like, bro, I need a new game to play. I mean, well, first show him Call of Duty, then show him this. You see? It appears that I get pinged. Okay? I get pinged one time. Somebody knows where I'm at. Alright. Well, I got pinged one time, so I'm gonna run. You know what I'm saying? And I get pinged again. Boom, change directions. Okay? Then they use a detector. Now look, and it's all the way back there. What are the odds that the same person hit their port twice and then used the detector? What are the odds? Because personally, me, if I was over there and I used my port and I found somebody over here, I would go ahead and use a detector. I would. But I get pinged again. Then somebody uses the detector. And now you hear shots on the other side of the map.
Don't let the killer escape. They have been marked as a threat.
And there you go. The guy with a full auto bugle is now a threat. So what does that tell me? That tells me that there may be somebody between myself and that barred house. There may be. Because why would you use a port twice and then the detector? And I'm all the way over here. So in the back of my head, I'm saying to myself, number one, there's a really dangerous person on the map. A really dangerous person. But number two, as I find the red chest sitting right there, but number two, there may just be somebody between myself and the detector. And that somebody is the only thing stopping that threat from getting to me. In other words, if that threat kills that somebody between myself and the threat, then they get 5 kills. And there you go, evidence confirmed. That's a whole mortar strike. You know, mortar strikes don't happen for no reason. Somebody has to see somebody else in order to drop a mortar strike. So boom, now I know. Even though we know that there is a threat on the map that's clearly one person, there's someone else here as well. But where are they? Because you can be anywhere and drop a mortar strike anywhere as well. That's the thing. I don't know exactly where they're at. I don't got a rough location. I don't got a rough area. I don't know. So, I'm approaching the barred house. You know what I'm saying? I'm approaching it. Then, I check my consumable wheel, and I realize I got a jammer. Wow, am I actually about to use this piece of game mechanic? And sure enough, I do. Okay, boom, jammer's down. Here's the cool thing. He can't see me, but I can see him. But it's a trade-off. Here's a trade-off. If he comes running up this mountain range, then he's going to hear the jammer, and he's going to find me. The entire point of a jammer is to stay still in the jammed area. So if he comes running over here and he gets jammed, then he knows somebody's nearby. Simple as that. So I'm waiting, or was waiting, in the jammed area that I created for myself, and I said, he's going to have to run one of 3 directions. One of 3. So I didn't want to get too close to the barred house and put down the jammer, because what if he walks into the jammed area accidentally? You know? Then he's going to walk up the mountain range and find me and kill me. But then again, I don't want to be late to his departure. I don't want to be late to him leaving the barred house.
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
So I come up a little bit further to the barred house. I say a little bit. My jammer is like a damn mile behind me at this point, and I get jammed. Now you see I shake my camera. I fucked up. And if you're asking yourself, Jet, how did you fuck up? You're still alive. I didn't fuck up presently, but I fucked up my future. Because look, he used his port. That's him mortaring where I just was. You know what I'm saying? Now why did I get closer? Well, in the game, you can only have a max of 2 ports in your bag. He had a 3rd one. So that messed up my approach. And because I messed up my approach, look at what he's about to do. He's going to stay in that house a little bit longer, and then he's going to take the safest route away from me. And what is the safest route away from me? He's going to take that little pathway right down there behind the barred house, leading to the exit that's at a lower elevation. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know which kind of way I can explain it to you. He's going to take the exit that's furthest away from me, right there. You see he's leaving right now. If I would have stayed in my jammed area, he would have probably ran up the hill. He would have probably ran up the hill, and I would have got close enough to him to hit him about twice with an M21, and he might would have died. Assuming he didn't have on body armor, he might would have died. But you see, I fucked up my approach, and now he's running down to that exit, and he's going to escape. All because I got too close to him, and or I put down a jammer too far behind from where the barred house is. Sucks, but it's the truth. Now he's gone, right? He's gone. What's stopping me from hitting the detector? And so I hit the detector. Go prone, check the map. There's a guy up there in a snowy area, and that's him shooting. There's also another guy at the crashed helicopter camping. Why? The airdrop is right there. And you see that's the guy at the helicopter right there. So, what's crazy is this. Even though I messed up my chances of killing a threat, I also saved myself. Because if I would have killed the threat, first instinct, go over, loot his body, get a bugle, call it a game, right? But there's a guy up there in the snowy area waiting for the threat to walk up the snowy area so he can get the same kill. You know? The things that you don't know in this game can kill you. They can. So why am I leaving a guy up there in a snowy area? There's no point in going after him. And plus, it seems like there are more players on this side of the map. And there you go. Somebody's opening the time safe. If your head is hurting by this point, I don't blame you. But this is how you play the game. And I get pinged for the final time in this match. The final time. To those of you who are asking, Jet, why didn't you shoot at him? Number one, you just said, why didn't you shoot at him instead of kill him? You never interrupt an enemy when they're making a mistake. I was allowing him to make a mistake. What I mean is, y'all seen him run up the hill in the direction of the airdrop. And by the way, this is double XP. It's not base XP. I thought he was gonna go for the airdrop, inhale some spicy air, lower his health, make it easier for me to kill him, drop, go prone with the UK, gun him down. That's what I thought was going to happen. That's why I held my fire. I was allowing him to make a mistake. But he didn't. So instead of giving away my position, why not just leave and ensure I survive? Why not just do that? If your head is hurting at the end of this video, I don't blame you. I don't. But if you want to know how to play Vigor at a high mental level, this video is my best example I got so far in 2023. Hope you've enjoyed. Peace.